Up. I'm live on a Thursday night, but well, here, let me just run the next stream command. And of course it's fucking up. Why wouldn't it? Yeah. I should really fix that script at some point, but I just can't be bothered. Anyway, the reason why I'm live on a Thursday is because of tomorrow's stream. You know, FNR? Yeah, it's the 154 minutes of French countryside. And I have done exactly 0 laps this year of this combination. So I figured I should get some practice in, and, well, I mean, it's not too much more effort to get OBS open and whatnot, so might as well stream it too. Why not? So, yeah, let's get into it. Let me just make sure everything is where it needs to be. Alright. And over to here. That over to that side, and there we go. And yeah, let's just go. Gonna start on the daytime server, and then probably switch over to a nighttime server later on. Damn that dingle. I think this was, what, 2022, probably? 2022? I mean, we never did spa. No, we did spa in 2023, didn't we? Might have been 2023. Either way, if I remember correctly, the thumbnails for that year, 2022 at least, they often represented the finishing order. It wasn't really my intention, but that's just kind of how it went, you know? So like this, I think Dingle finished ahead of me because that was after he started getting good that season. I have no force feedback because the game hasn't loaded in force feedback because I'm still in the menu. Dingle was on the server. I guess he's not currently because grayed out name. He was on the Orica. There's the setup, because things are at least somewhat unlocked. Please tell me the tires are preset so I don't have to deal with that. Huh. Good to know. I might have to figure out how to bind that. Also, I don't seem to have audio, nor do you, but that's because I haven't actually enabled it. Yeah, I don't seem to have audio. Oh god, all of this is unlocked. Thanks, I hate it, because that means I actually have to think, potentially. No, I do have audio. Okay. I see Max didn't fix my Oi! Dingle! I don't know if we have contact in the pits. We don't. Do need the pit limiter though for the first time in a long while. Collisions are on, except they're either not or is a different server? Oh, okay. Yeah, French countryside. It's been a while. Not really any sense in trying to warm up the tires too much at the moment, just because the next minute plus is just going to be straight. Wow, this is kind of ridiculously mean, but okay. If that's how you want to police it, I guess. At least the brakes actually change color, but they still seem like they show hotter than you'd expect them to be, or something along those lines. I don't know. Yeah, I'm throwing it in there as if I'm actually up to speed yet. That's a bad idea. The tires are freezing. Yeah, I get the feeling that Max either... I don't know what determines the coloration down here, but seems like they show as being hotter than they reasonably should be. Get what I mean? I'm setting all purple mini sectors, except for that one that's gray for whatever reason. Kind of annoying to leave because there's a crest in the middle of the road. Almost like these are public roads or something. I'm hardly giving it any pressure at the moment. And it doesn't turn that much. Really. Whoopsies. Yeah, I'm not really using the brakes on the stupid plank as well. Damn you, Max. 6 minutes, 1 second, that's a personal best! Except it was invalid, so it didn't count. That was no doubt a little late. Jesus Christ. Brakes still just want to lock up all the time, I see. Probably because there's no downforce. Excuse you? Cut? Are you fucking kidding me? That was not a cut game. I didn't mean to hit that button. That button. There's no way that was a cut. Right. The white line defines the edge of the track. Fuck your cones. I'm going around them the wrong way. Well, that's annoying, and I really didn't mean to reset to pits, because now I gotta do another outlap, which, you know. Oh. Also, yeah, we're running with real penalty again, which is great. Hopefully Max gives us ample cuts, because it sounds like people have been struggling to stay on the track a lot. And based on that bullshit where, you know, can go a little wide and immediately be off. Yeah. Not looking forward to that. Is this valid? Is over here valid? All this is valid? Yes. What about over here? Is this valid? Good. God, it's just never gonna stop flashing, is it? It's not annoying or anything. Herbal's off-track app? Why? What does it do that would warrant grabbing it? Hi, kiosk. Barely using my brakes. But it still seems like it's gonna lock up if I go any harder on it at times. Very reassuring, that. Jesus Christ. Does not stop without locking up the brakes. And that right there is why, last I knew, Dingle was still deciding on whether or not to use the Porker instead of the Orca. Cooling, probably? Kiosk? I don't know. But yeah, why drive a GT3 over this? Because they have ABS. The LMP2 does not. Which leads to that. Yellow flag. Dingle! Well, that's one way to get the car to spin, I guess. That was another instance of the plank being a bitch. I guess that's another reason to drive a GT. You don't have to worry about a curb strike with the plank just launching you. Because as we saw at Road America, it doesn't take much to just make you completely lose it and spin around in an instant. Even if you go over the curb plenty of times previous to that. All it takes is just the wrong angle at the wrong time. That was 300. I'm not actually watching the signs. Wrong angle at the wrong time and you're around. Everything is still cold. What a surprise. I don't know what Max's best lap is thus far. I think it's a 3:26, was it? As long as I'm like 3:28, I'm fine for right now. Cool. Brakes are really gonna be a bitch on this, huh? Bad would 55 be? See, I don't know. I'm so used to just whatever is whatever. I mean, not so much for brake bias maybe, but I'm just used to not having to worry about my setup too much now because that's what was voted on. But now it's unlocked. Yeah, I'm not sure 55 is great. It's kind of hard to tell, but I was being very cautious in Indianapolis there for a very good reason, just in case the brake bias is now too far rearward. I did not want to insta-lock the rears while I was already turning. Still wanted to lock the fronts there though, so does feel like it might be a little more unstable though. Well, let's see if I can actually do a lap without just sliding off the track with a locked wheel or two. Yep. It's because I cut too far in over that inside curb. I need to stop cutting in that far because, as we've seen the last two laps, the car does not take to that kindly. Even that, right there. Yep, that was all horrible. But the lap's already invalid, so what do I care? Fortunately, because it's practice, as long as I don't speed in the pits, I'm fine. Might invalidate my lap, but speeding in the pits gets you a drive-through, which, if nothing's changed, means that you have to rejoin the server because you have a total of 4 laps, I think, to serve it, but then it doesn't actually clear it if you try and serve it. Look, real penalty is not the best thing in the world, but we don't really have a better option. Let's gradually push the brake bias further rearward and see where I finally say enough's enough, basically. Where does it start locking the rears? There. Yep. It starts locking the rears there. Let's put it back to 55. That wasn't uncontrollably locking, but you could see the car was getting a bit squirrely there, and I could really feel it in the force feedback as well. Even that feels a little squirrely. I don't even know where to brake for that. This turn, what's it called again? Is that Arnage? I forgot. Yeah, lap's already invalid, so whatever. See if that actually works, or if this map isn't even labeled properly. Doesn't look like it's labeled properly. I'll leave it up for a while anyway. Alright, let's see if I can not go straight on immediately. I mean, yes, but also that was horrible. To be fair, that's the first time I've actually gotten the braking remotely correct, so... Come on. Give me a fucking break. Oh, give me a break. That doesn't... Thank you. Wanted to make sure I closed it and only it, but it didn't want to cooperate. Of course, now next time I open it, it's going to be down here somewhere. Whatever. I never use that app anyway. Yeah, a bit easier to get stopped into there when you're not carrying necessarily as much speed. Only slightly, maybe, but... At that speed, just a couple miles an hour makes a large difference sometimes. Approaching 200. Probably was over 200, yeah. Considering I was 200 miles an hour there. Don't see flat spot or anything on the tire thing. Oh, fuck off with the dirt. That's what I was talking about with the whole rear brakes thing. rear locking. I wonder if that auto brake balance app still works. Because if 55 is good everywhere else, or at least it works everywhere else stably, but it doesn't work there necessarily, then you can always just pull that out again. Definitely just wants to lock, though. Yeah, still got it. Might consider that cheating, but Max had no issue with it in the past, so unless he's changed his mind on that, I don't see the issue. Not like nobody else can go find it and download it, use it for themselves. So. A little too soon there. Probably should mute the mic when I do that. Okay, I'm gonna blame that one on the brake bias, considering just how much the back end came around there. So 56 is probably safer into T1. And Mulsanne corner. That was blank. Supposedly I should be careful with the plank as well, because plank wear is enabled. So, yeah. Yep, over 200 miles an hour, easily into the braking zone here. Harsh. Oh well. Right, I was going to stable that note. You're not gonna want to spin. I don't know which one of those options would be flat spotting. Was enabled in the past though, so. Jesus. A little too early there. Yep. That's too much speed. I'd say something about the ACO not going for my neck, but they don't have any say here. Just for the best. Also why this is French countryside instead of well, what that sign says up there. Oh yeah. That's so much better. So much better with slightly more forward brake bias. Probably just stick to 56 in general, honestly. 55 works. I don't know that it's faster, but it works for most of the turns. Yeah, exactly, Rezel. Like I said before, I don't care to match Max's pace. I just want to be able to set decently fast but consistent lap times. Yeah, see, I think I prefer 55 there. But then, from Mulsanne, I definitely want it back up to 56 so that the ass end isn't trying to come around. Sometime after he got a wheel, Rezel. Oh, give me a break. It just does not want to unlock. I guess I can push the braking back a little bit, but I know I can brake at that curb. I know it's possible. Wasn't having issues at 55 through there. He's got more practice in than I do, so no sense in trying to stay ahead. My brake temperatures are just solid purple. Well. I would say good job, but the way this car drives here, understandable. I'm still at 55. Yep, that was sketchy. Just go. Or both. Alright, well, reloading it worked. I'll take it. Oh yeah, I'm still on a valid lap, aren't I? Still valid. Try that. This no doubt won't be that fast. Be nice if it was under 330. Be nice if it was under 230. Yeah, that'd be one hell of a lap. But when I'm braking too late for Porsche curves, that doesn't help anything. Throwing it around a bit too much. Yeah, definitely not a good lap. Really? Already? I'm out of fuel? Ah, damn. Don't have the turning circle. Gonna need to stop a lot unless the, I assume that the fuel consumption is turned up, because that's a ridiculous amount of fuel consumption. Otherwise, gonna need to be stopping like every 30 minutes. $20 minutes? 10 laps. Closer to 25, I guess. Yeah, that's a little often. Car's not warm yet. Or it's still not warm, but I'm pushing it anyway. It's just the chickens, they're not that difficult. I knew that was likely, but I still did it. Yeah, can you tell this car is not designed for a standing start? It can be done, obviously, but... no. You know, the races themselves where these compete are definitely not standing start. Love the clunk every time the wheel passes top dead center, because, you know, force feedback says that the car should be going straight, so of course that's where it wants to sit. Right in the middle there. Yeah, I've got to be very careful with that, because otherwise it just quickly gets out of control. Whatever, I'll practice my pit entry. I was too light on the brakes there because I wanted to take it easy, but I was going too fast and too little braking for that. Oh, the wheel's stable. It is actually possible on a smooth enough surface to get this stable for at least a little bit, but I want to cooperate now, of course. Wow. And that's why you don't cut too far over the curbs, because when the plank starts interacting with them, it's a bad time. Oh right, pit lane goes this way, and then this way. We're good, I had the limiter enabled even though it was over the limit. Oh good, the tires are getting dirty in the pit lane. It's slowly, but it's still happening. That's a fair amount of damage. Then again, that wasn't much fuel either. Have it. Plank. We'll just pretend that that was the end of a stint, and I was heading in poorly. Then starting a new stint, right? The car definitely got a little loose there. Definitely think 55 is not the way to go on the brake bias. Again, I'm kind of preferring it into the chickens here on the Mulsanne straight, but outside of that, it seems more unstable than not. Even there, it was wanting to get the ass end out a little. That was at 56. No wonder 55 is such a horrible idea. If it's already wanting to get loose at 56. Nope. Did it again. Oh, piss off. Alright, Chaos, thanks for hanging out for a bit. Have a good one. Also, just to mention this, yes, I'm making all these mistakes, but this is exactly why I'm practicing tonight and not just leaving it till tomorrow night. Stay off of the inside curb. Oh, piss off. I almost feel like, with the way the brakes are, I need to adjust my brake gamma rather than, like, the actual braking of the car, because I'm backing off to a point that's usually reasonable, but it's just not working in this car. Will that help, though? I don't know that it would. I'm already backing way off. It just doesn't want you to be on the brakes at all past a certain speed. Oh, give me a break. I wasn't screwing that up before. Left front is a PSI over where it should be, but that might just be because of locking it up. Oh, stop! Jesus Christ, I cannot get it to stop locking. Without coming, like, completely off the brakes. That is very annoying. I mean, maybe it's a flat spot, but I don't see a flat spot indicator on this UI down here, so maybe if I pull up the old version? It's not really old so much as not fancy button move, so I can't easily re-toggle it. Not a cut. was a cut and I don't care. I just cannot get that right. I was on the pits there, apparently. By the way, I'm only doing this because I have the track to myself. So I know I can get away with it. Yeah, AC definitely doesn't have flat spots by default. Oh shit. Just about got it turned in. Ish. Play max, got it. Sorry, Rezel, can't help you. Obviously, I don't do VR. Or at least it should be obvious. I think that's one issue we do have, is that nobody that's on the development side, should we say, of AC, or our group here for FNR stuff, uses VR, so none of us can really figure out what's what very easily without the help of somebody else who does have VR. A lot of creaking noises coming from my wheel. Probably just a clamp. Good enough? I know, it keeps making noise. Is what it is. My wheel breaks, it breaks. Not much I can do about it. Hopefully it doesn't come to that, though. Good enough. Still not sub 30. Woo! Great. At least got this nice long straight to relax, even if there are 2 chickens on it. Yes, I'm gonna keep calling them chickens. The small amounts of dirt pickup just on the edge of the road is annoying. Fuck off. Do that in basically any other car and it would have unlocked. And I could have kept braking, but not this. That was not right. Really? Fine, across the gravel. I do appreciate the permanent shocked ferret faces in the mirror. Just always there. Where's the pit road go? Okay, I thought that said 60, even though it's 80. Of course I'm practicing, Max. You made this car so difficult to drive, I need to practice. Sorry, so difficult to drive quickly. Just the brakes, mainly. Okay, fair, he says. Hey, look at that. Max agrees that it's difficult to drive fast. I'm waiting for the but in this chain of comments, though. There's got to be a but at some point. .327 is his first valid lap on the server. Oh. That's not good. If that was his first valid lap, I don't even want to know how fast he could go. Once I know I'm not going to hit the wall, I'll go. I don't know, Max. I back off the brakes to get them to unlock where I normally would in most cars, and it doesn't work. Like, this car feels like it wants you to go completely off the brakes to get it to stop locking. Which, yes, okay, there's no downforce, relatively speaking, but that's a bit much. Maybe that's realistic. I don't know. I've never driven one of these IRL. Doesn't mean I appreciate it. Like driving it this way, I guess I should say. Wow, that's the best I've done that thus far. Maybe not the very end of that, but going through. I actually got the line right for once. Just note how early I bailed to the escape road there. It was quite early in the braking zone. Yeah, that was late, whatever. Oh, did you, Geeson? You know why then? Yeah, why it's not showing on the tire app? Because it used to. Don't know why. Okay, fair enough. Also, what's with the fuel consumption, Max? Is this how it's gonna be? Or is this just practice server things? Possibly? Oh, God. That was a line. Yeah, really. Fine, I won't take third. turn in soon enough. And again, the same there. Well, I got it stopped and actually made the turn. Okay, I feel like I went outside of track limits there, over the white line. But why did it not invalidate the lap if so, versus it invalidates it elsewhere? Consistency! If I was right about the track limits and exceeding them there, at least. Going past the white line. Well, hasn't done that yet. Till now. My delta is reversed itself completely. I was about 2 seconds up, now I'm 2 seconds down. Oh goody. The funny thing there, I was reading your comment, Rizzle. Should know better than to do that on that little straight, but here we are. Yeah, Gason, that roller coaster. I mean, it's still there. You can always see it in the background of any races there, but it didn't really do much for him, did it? Yep. I need to keep doing something along those lines through there. Sure, curb noise, why not? Not particularly fast, but it's safe. Seriously, what are the track limits there? I'm not stopping to check myself. Not right now, at least. Curb? The curb bridge. When F1 returns. Yeah, in what century, Dingle? Exits are always curb. So that's why I got an invalidated lap time earlier for exceeding white line instead of the curb? Yes, it was a corner exit. Even there you wanting to do it. Okay. But be careful about trying to carry more speed into there, I guess. But I didn't even move the brake bias that time, and it still wanted to go around. No rhyme or reason. Okay, so just figure out which curbs are safe and which ones aren't. Got it. Back to F1 pre-2022 rules. Excellent. Love it. Again, you've said that twice now, but you've not actually said what its purpose is. I can kind of get an idea now, based on the conversation, but... How many tires are on an invalid surface? I could probably add that to Race Essentials very easily. Since I already added, or I already changed it to follow how we invalidate laps instead of just how it is by default. Yep. That was horrible. By the way, the track limits that I exceeded earlier that were just the white line was right here. This line. Except I didn't do that, also. Oh, give me a break. I get it, but come on. Just let me go. You're not wrong, Geeson. Especially with this car. It's already happened multiple times, though, Storm. That's the issue. Super soft? Well, that's what I'm currently on. Do you want a moving chicane? I mean, do as you wish. There's no other... Okay. At some point I need to switch over to the night server and get some practice in, because I'm not going to be doing this all night. Interesting, Max. Interesting. course, I said before I might be able to add something to Race Essentials. I can fetch the data easily, I don't know how to add it to the UI though. So there's that. Also, I'd prefer not to mess with it too much. Changing how many tires off invalidates the lap time is one thing, but starting to add things to it's a whole different story. Yep, as you do. Oh, it actually dinged me that time. I know, there's a threshold above which you'll get hit, but there's a little bit of wiggle room on it. I remember that from the past. Oh, right. 82 is the threshold? Got it. As a reminder for anyone unaware why this is taking so long, it's because they do fuel first, and then once the fueling is done, they do one tire at a time, because only 2 workers are allowed out in the pit box at once. Maybe, Ethan, not necessarily. What'd they do this time? Yeah, no surprise there. No surprise there. Oh, wrong paddle. The only apexes that are valid are the Ford chicanes. Got it. Boy, changing tires during the night is something you definitely want to avoid doing. Just based on that little bit of driving thus far. Moved all Cal Perico jobs and races? Oh, good. Well, there was an easy way to work around there. You're not allowed to launch jobs from Cal Perico anymore. So I guess that makes sense. If they can't patch it properly, such that people can just work around it, then just yeet the jobs in as a whole, because then it's not a problem. In theory. I wonder if you can still work around it, though. Not actually heard that, though. Max has no idea how long the tires will last. You know why, Dingle? I put up with it because I enjoy racing in GTA because it's a pretty good racing engine. Believe it or not, it's got pretty good handling, pretty good physics, not perfect, and certainly very abusable. And I would love to move over to 5M. The problem is not enough people who also are of a similar mind have the time to put in to getting it going. and I'm not doing it myself. Plus, I think there are some people against it for one reason or another, so that's why I put up with it, because I still enjoy racing in the game, and since, fuck GTA 6 at this point, might as well enjoy it while I still can. I can't read comments right now. Busy turning. This is horrible, because the tires are still warming up. Whoopsies. Aircraft carrier battles? They removed Kao Preco jobs for that? What? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, what I'm getting out of this is, before it turns to nighttime, make sure you're on fairly fresh tires so that you have nice warm tires going into the night, and try not to replace them until it starts getting warm again. Because getting the tires up to temp as it is already rough. Well, Dingle, at the end of the day, a couple of us stopping is not going to change anything. Especially because, you know, there's still the whole console audience that plays. And they have extra features to make it more worth it for them. For feed PvP stuff. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, I knew I went in there too fast and was gonna do that. Nope, that's a wall. Yeah, I don't know, Max. I mean, you can see my braking input. Like I said before, I'm rolling off of them to the point that I usually would, and it's seemingly just not enough in this car. I had to turn off the grip packs. Yeah, fair enough. Not that the trace works on the server with real penalty. Of course. Always something. Yep, that was not the line. Too much curb. Yeah, of course not, Giesen. Not like that first turn. I looked at chat. Wider entry gets straight earlier. Wider entry. So, abuse the fact that the curb is drivable. Of course. Try to be reasonable. Actually stay on the paved stuff like you're supposed to. And no, don't do that. That's not the way to do it. By the way, Max, you didn't fix my livery, not that I can show it easily. There, did you see it for 1 second? 1 frame, even? Just angle yourself better. Okay. I tried to get it to unlock. It's a late apex, except you're targeting an imaginary apex before the actual one. It's no wonder people struggle. Too much of a cut. Yeah, no kidding, Max. No kidding that they don't. Yeah, I know, I didn't set up properly there. Because I was thinking about the damn tire thing instead. I tried. Look, I was just going off of muscle memory. I was thinking about this stupid thing. Definitely ain't that. Your normal line through Tetrouche. I mean, it's not a bad line, except for the fact that track limits are a nuisance. Just doesn't want to unlock at all. Glance over at chat. Just 1 second. That's all it takes. Lap was already fucked as it was, so who cares? Yeah, I watched it a couple days ago, Max. Once. Forgotten most of what I saw from it. Definitely not the way to do that. Also not the way to do that. Still too early. And that was second, not first. Yeah, no, Max, I saw. Probably when the server reboots, I'll switch over to the nighttime server, that is. Probably be a little bit later. Not much, but a little. Yep, that's definitely the way to do it. Absolutely, that's why the lap's invalid. Actually, it was already invalid, but now it's even more invalid. I'm well aware, Max. That's why I just went straight and didn't even try to turn in, because, oh yeah, that was too late. He says go faster, and then he says do something to take your hands off the wheel and distract you from what you're doing. Still fucked that up. Yeah, I know. Like I said, I fucked it up. Still cutting in too early. That was nice. That was not nice. But I recovered it. So that cost me at least a second. Whatever I might have gained on top of that. Not great. The first little bit of this lap was not great, not terrible, and then the rest of it's been eh. I'm not losing time compared to, you know, when I started, well, after that one corner. Once I started losing time, I haven't really lost much more than that. That's how you drive this car, right? Well, it's something at least. No, it was too early on the brakes. Stop it! Jesus. Ah, fucking plank. The funny part is I can still set a similar lap time, possibly better, to what I did last lap, depending on how the rest of the lap goes from here. I don't know if the chicken itself was better or worse, but the run-on to the straight was better. My chair moved slightly. My chair moved slightly and it threw me off. Damn it. Max, you're overestimating my ability to not fuck up. Especially when I'm braking and the chair suddenly rolls back a little. Oh. Funny thing, actually. I don't think I'm setting any lap time. Hey, look! It's, it's about to run out. Can I at least get a little out of Arnage? A little. Yeah, I might be able to get to Porsche curves. Honestly, I'm so used to the lap being shorter and thus the fuel running out that much quicker that... Oh, it's 0.3, 0.2 laps left. It'll be out in no time. Oh wait, this is French countryside. It's a very long lap, so 0.2 of a lap is actually quite a ways. Okay, so surprisingly, I actually might have made it back to the line, no problem. But, yeah. I had already given up by that point. Yeah, no, that's definitely not bad, Kelly. Also, predominant being in first, when he didn't even set a lap time. Best lap made by Inkelberg. Okay, it is there. I was misreading things. It was in the dark. What is this? Why? I guess I hit F12 as I was getting out to check track limits there? Okay. Dingle, why are you the way you are? Fuel is full up. Wrong button. That's the button. Ah, so that's what he meant. Goody. A yellow flag. .331, not bad. Just as a reminder for longer tracks like this, larger gaps between lap times is not inherently a bad thing. 2 seconds at Laguna Seca is a lot. 2 seconds in the French countryside, not as much. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, well, I'd say that a 31 is not the fastest lap. It's fine. Car's not warmed up yet. Give it a real penalty. Oh god, there's the track. That's not hard to see or anything. Really? Yeah, the main thing about this race is going to be keeping it on track and doing fairly consistent lap times. They don't have to be super fast, but consistency is key. That was a nasty curb. Yes, I know. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Max, I feel like the issue at Indy was more that bright-ass light just before the turn was making it hard to see further up the track. It wasn't the headlights themselves. Oh look, Dingle was off to the side there. And he's gone. Like, yeah, these headlights are ridiculous with how much they illuminate. Dingle in his natural environment. That was an early upshift. Oh well. Yeah, no, you have to remember, road car headlights are designed to not blind people ahead of you. Race cars, not as much of an issue. Specifically because generally you're not going head-on towards people. Versus in a road car, it's pretty common. Yeah, exactly. High beams. But even still, these are a bit ridiculous. They upgraded headlights and drivers complained they were too bright. Yep. Well, you know, it's less of an issue having them be brighter, but you still got bright-ass headlights in the rear view. Yeah, see, now I know what to look for there, so it's fine. First time through, though, I didn't know what to expect in the night, so that's why it caught me out. Their own drivers said it was too bright? Okay. Oh. Well, hello there. Yeah, that broke the wishbone immediately, which is why there was no chance of getting away from the wall there. And it just, yep. I don't turn very well, I'm taking that shortcut. I mean, it's not the worst thing, Dingle. You pick up a little bit of damage from just nicking the wall here or there, as long as it's not unreasonable amounts of damage like this. Just go with it. It's not like you can reset during the race. Good practice. It's annoying, but it can be good practice. How long have I been muted? Huh. Look down at my stream deck and oh, I'm muted. A lap? Oh, okay. Not that long. Well, that's a shame. I didn't say anything too important, I guess, but... Yep. I am, yes. I know, Max, but... actually getting it to rev up can be annoying. And also, technically, spinning isn't the best thing for the tires either. That was horrible. These cars have a manual clutch. And clutch, no doubt. I was on the curb. Three pedals? Huh. Fair enough, I guess. Yeah, I should have just taken first and gone off of that instead of second. Boy, this lap sucks. Yeah, and I've had issues in the past on that exact curb as well. I try not to touch it, but every now and then I do, and sometimes that happens. I just noticed I still haven't had a valid lap. collapsed one. Right. I already have damaged aero. So I can't drive the car the same way I had been. Because Max got all fancy and has aero damage 100% coded in so that the more the car is damaged, the less aero you have. And this is the point where he says, well, actually... Yes, I know, Max. It was always a thing, but you've done something else with it now. Or at least you changed how it was implemented, and you wanted to make sure it worked, because I remember you saying something about that recently. Also, I love getting dirty tires in the pits. Yes, I know the pits aren't as clean as the track would be, but still. Good enough. Just a little sideways. There was a bit of crap in the middle of the road back there, like dirt or something. I wonder where that came from. That's too far over. I keep braking slightly on the early side there. Better than on the late side, I guess, but could go a tiny bit deeper. The front dive planes are easier to damage than the splitter. Fun. I just can't get that right in the nighttime. I think the key thing for tomorrow night is going to be making sure that you get as few cuts as possible by just actually slowing down and allowing it to not be a cut. Yep, beautiful line. Beautiful line. Really? I I didn't do anything wrong there. I just got planked. Do that in any other car and it would have been fine. And I don't know, maybe I would have gotten track limits again. But that shouldn't have happened. Yeah, Max, I watched it back, and I definitely was not going straight. Very good at being too late into that braking zone. Treat that curb as a black hole. Yeah, you don't say. Good to know. Wide. So here's the thing, Max. I was tending to do that in the daytime server. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that between just trying to get more speed out of it and thus pushing things a bit more, and also not being able to see what I'm doing quite as well, would be why I'm not lifting off early. Fucking gear, game. Late. Horrible. But I didn't feel like spinning out again. Oh my god, just don't bother unlocking, that's fine. Ran over the curb. Really? Can't cheese it. Maybe you shouldn't have been, you say. Oh dear. Alright, I think that's enough for the night, honestly. I'm not really gaining anything at this point. Real things tomorrow. Can't wait. I guess I should also disable that. And, oh, I never disabled the Elgato capture. Turn that off as well. Always drive a GT3. Hell no. Besides, I just practiced with the prototype. I'm not changing over now. Too little too late for that. Well, I'd run the next stream command, but it's just going to say the next stream is GTA, so not going to bother with that. It actually... How long is qualifying, Max? 30 minutes or an hour? Or some other amount of time? 20? Oh, good. Even less. So... Yeah, by this point, qualifying should be wrapping up. This time tomorrow. Qualifying should be wrapping up, and we won't be too far off of starting the race. 2.5 hours of racing. Gonna be great. Definitely gonna be great. Unless EJ says otherwise. Well, there's always that. But provisionally, that's what we're working with. If he gets any track time before then. Well, that's his problem. Honestly. Because he gets done with the NSF group realistically well before 10, so that's his fault if he wastes all of his time with that and other things instead of just getting in to get some seat time. He's known that this has been coming up for multiple weeks now, so he has no excuse. At least that's my take on it. His fault for agreeing to an almost 3-hour race. Yeah. Yeah, I can agree with that. Oh well. Like I said, the big race is tomorrow night. I don't know, Max. I'm just saying that, like, if he wants to push things out because he didn't get enough track time, that's his fault. That's all I'm saying. I haven't been tuning into his stream much, if at all, as of late, so I don't know what his thoughts are on it outside of what he said in Discord on FNR nights. So, yeah, I don't know. Either way, the race is tomorrow night. It'll start at some point. Yes, they will, Dingle. Hell, they're probably gonna suck even with practice. My ass hurts. Anyway, I'm gonna leave now because I have to put my wheel away and, deal with everything else. I was considering watching Lost World tonight since apparently the Jurassic Park trilogy is on YouTube for free now. Well, free with ads, but, So, I was gonna watch Lost World, but no, we got this long race, so I need to put some practice in. And since that's just over 2 hours long, I opted to do this instead. But I'll fit that in some other time. Anyway. Yeah, you have fun with your practice, Max. Like I said, streams tomorrow. ABS sure is nice. It is. Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably go live around 9 p.m. And yes, I prefer having downforce as well, personally. I'll probably go live around 9 p.m., so like an hour and a half prior to right now, but, plus 24 hours. Rather than 10 o'clock. Just to give me a bit of practice time before the race. Might be a bad idea, but I don't know. We'll see. 2.5 hours is going to be rough with how little we've done longer races in recent times. Oh well, we'll see what happens. Anyway, yeah, sure, why not? Good luck, Shaw. I'm gonna run ads, because I can. If you don't like that, leave. No, seriously, just don't watch the ads. You're not gonna miss anything. So, yeah. Appreciate it if you stick around, but You don't have to. Especially if you're a sub, you shouldn't see ads, and I still get money out of it, so... as little money as that is. Yeah, I hope you still say the same afterwards, Shaw. 2.5 hours ain't a short amount of racing, but we'll see. Anyway, watch the ads or don't, or just sit around with no ads running, but yeah. Either way. That all being said, that's going to do it for me tonight. Thank everyone for watching, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow night. Later. Oi, where's the haha cat? I pushed the... Thank you. For real this time. Later. And if you've ever wondered that this isn't... whether this is scripted or not, there's your proof it's not. It's really not. I'm just pushing buttons while speaking. Anyway, I'm off.